What began as a solution of bullying in school quickly became a meaningful way to connect youth with the land, their culture, and healthy physical activity. In May 2019, Eric Mentuk and Tim Giannotti got word that there was bullying problems happening at the Waywayseecappo school. Wanting to help solve this problem, they decided to find some way to get the children outside more during the school year. The benefits were listed initially, however grew tremendously in a short period of time.
The first bike trips were facilitated through funding from Jordan's principal. These trips were led over a few weekends to Riding Mountain National Park in Wasagaming. Grade 8 boys and girls were rewarded with overnight camping trips used for mentoring and physical literacy. These camping trips hosted activities, skills such as mountain biking, fishing, boating, campfire building, tent setup, teamwork challenges, individual challenges, and history of our people in the park as we know it. We used both archive resources and oral stories told by our people to build up this curriculum for the youth.
Jordan's principal purchased bikes this past summer as a plan to keep the activity going throughout the school year and to train students who want to pursue mountain bike race team meets. The bikes were initially to be used by grades 7 and 8 only, but quickly caught the attention of younger students in grades 4 to 6. In response to this, we facilitated outdoor education classes with help from Jordan's principal staff and school staff from October 29 to present, with plans to keep going outdoors until June.
Typically, during an outdoor education class in Waywayseecappo, we would have some elders, we would have some helpers from Jordan's principal or any EAs that are available with each class. We also asked the teachers to join on the outdoor education. But typically, we would have a spot planned and our day's events planned well ahead. And we'd have to have firewood. There's a lot of preparation for each day that goes on. And during the execution of that day, there's still a lot of, things that are at risk, right? Like safety for our kids is number one. Safety for our drivers, our helpers, everyone involved. That's number one priority. Second priority is to give the kids a quality day out in the wilderness, right? So now we're talking, food, comfort, fun, exercise, and elders, we have them there. So that's typically what a day holds for them. Due to COVID-19 restrictions and social distancing, outdoor education in Waywayseecappo is at a standstill due to the safety. But we are still individually working towards a common goal, and that's acquiring more camping gear, more quality gear that we could use during outdoor education in Wayway. Now, when you talk about outdoor education and the benefits, I always say the benefits are in the thousands. There's so much good things that come with outdoor education. One thing that I love seeing is watching kids just be themselves, running around, making up games as they're going, playing with each other, laughing. And I look over and I see some elders, we ask them to come out. But when I see elders just sitting there and they're just smiling, and the kids are also just smiling, that's success to me. There's a certain time there during the day when you see the happiness in everyone, and that's the perfect time to ask the elders, can you teach us a word? How do you say fire? How do you say wind? And the kids will stop, they'll listen. And we found that's very effective in teaching a language. But we do need more language keepers in our generation. It's getting harder and harder to find people around the res that know the language. Diabetes, obesity, these are two more big problems in our community. Outdoor education, we're taking kids out, we're burning calories, we're getting them active, we're teaching them about diabetes, we're teaching them about natural remedies, medicines. how to take care of yourself. I believe in our community of Waywayseecappo, when it comes to outdoor education, we have to have our outdoor education just as important as the curriculum handed down by Manitoba government, right? So our traditional knowledge, our teachings, our language, our ceremonies, our way of life, how we hunt, how we live, I believe we have to have that just as important as the knowledge that we're learning nowadays. If you look over time, it's hard to see that that curriculum is really, you know, doing good for our people. That's why we decided to take the kids back to the land and see what happens. And to be honest, the benefits have been, through the roof. We've seen kids have the ability to write about this, write paragraphs, full pages about what they've seen and done out during outdoor ed. And that's progress. Teachers have reported back, saying kids are asking for outdoor ed. Teachers are asking for outdoor ed. We know that it works well. We've already proven that. We've proven to our program, and we've gotten noticed throughout the province where other communities are asking us, how did we do it all? How did you do all this? And it did take a whole community. Like at the end of this video, you're gonna see who is involved. There are more. Too much to name, but this is a community project, and it's not one person doing it. It's a whole group of people. Sometimes you still need help. I believe there should be at least 3 outdoor education full-time teachers. That's what it takes to have a prepared month plan for 19 classes. And that's not counting opening up the Rossburn and Russell high schools, where we also have kids who should be doing outdoor education. We have a lot of positive aspects with outdoor ed, and one negative one that residential school happened to our people, and we strongly believe that outdoor education and teaching our kids what we weren't taught is reconciliation. I don't like using that word, but a lot of people know it, and a lot of people have been waiting to see something that's truth and reconciliation related. This program here is designed to reverse the effects of what happened in residential school.